The most basic principle of building wealth is you have to get control and possession of your largest wealth building tool, which is your income. When you give all of your income away in the form of debt payments, you have no ability to be generous, you have no ability to save and invest because you bought crap that you couldn't afford and you put it on payments and now you make a lot of money and you don't have any money. Your number one wealth building tool is your income. Don't give it away. You've got to stop. Proverbs 22:7 says the rich rules over the poor and the borrower is slave to the lender. What happens to us is this: we get out of college, right? And we get out of college with a stupid student loan, because you can't be a student without a student loan. You know, we get credit cards to prove we build our credit score. What's that do? Cause you'll be able to get into debt. Well, that's stupid. Well, we do it. It's what the whole culture signed up for. And then we go buy a car we can't afford, and then we go buy a house we can't afford, or we gripe about not being able to afford a house because we're tied up in these things. Well, of course you can't afford a house. You're in this. That's the numbers. That's math. And it kicks our butt until we become hopeless and afraid and feel stuck. Well, guess what? That's what happens to slaves. The borrower is slave to the lender. When Sharon and I discovered this, we said, no more. I quit. I'm not playing their game. Citibank, you can kiss my butt. I've had it with you people. You student loan thing, that is an absolute governmental rip-off scam crammed down the throat of the American people, and we bought it. I'm done. I'm not playing you people's game anymore. For me and my house, we're going to get control of our stuff, and we're not going to hand it all to stupid Bank of America for anything. We're going to get these stupid pieces of plastic out. They never cause you to do anything except gather up airline miles that you don't use and have plastic surgery, baby. It's time for a plastectomy. You got to stop the stupidity. You got to stop the insanity. It's got to stop if you want to win. Here's the first rule of getting out of debt.
Psych!
Whoops, that one almost got away. And that's American Express. It sure doesn't need to get away. The number one rule of getting out of debt, you have to stop borrowing. You can't get out of a hole while you're digging out the bottom. You got to stop this. You got to say no more. Next time you need a car, buy a car with cash or don't buy a car. Next time you get ready to go out to eat, don't. You're in debt. You need to be getting out of debt. Next time you get ready to go on vacation, don't. We're getting out of debt. We've had it. I'm not living like this anymore. It's got to change.